When did you hear about the Pearl Harbor bombing?
December 7th at 2 o'clock after church.
What happened?
When I came home, I heard across the radio that the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor. And you went to Congress, and President of the United States said we'll fight to the end, and riled up the American people to get ready for war. Everybody went to work. Women all went to the factories, started building airplanes and ships. And that's the reason we won the war. Everybody pulled together and became a great nation. And the president was held up, Roosevelt. President Franklin D. Roosevelt.
So then when did you decide to go into the Navy?
Well, I was in school when the war broke out in 1941. And then I went to, when I lowered the age from 21 down to 18, I had to go in, and I was 20 years old.
Yeah.
Just before my 20th birthday. I was 19 when I went in. It was just before my 20th birthday.
Did you go alone, or did you go with your brothers, or?
No, I went alone. My brothers went in before me. I had one brother who went in before me. He went in the Army. And he was at Iran. He was in Iran all the time, driving truck to Russia. Over the mountains to Russia.
So and then you went in.
And I went in, I wanted to be in the Marines. They said, the Marines are filled up. We'll put you in the Navy. I said, okay, I'll go in the Navy. And I couldn't swim, but I learned to swim in a hurry.
How'd they teach you? Sink or swim, huh?
Yeah. I didn't have to jump off the 90-foot jump off because wasn't a good swimmer, but I had to swim 300 yards to pass my test, in which I did, finally, with the instructor right beside me. Never forgot that.
At least you did it. Oh, and then how'd it go? What happened next?
Then I went security guard for 8 weeks, and then after that, I was shipped overseas. Left San Francisco on July the 7th. We left and got over there at the end of July, about the 30th.
Oh my, that's a long time.
Big 9,400 miles.
And then when you got there, how did you know you were assigned to the Pawnee?
Well, dropped me off at Guadalcanal, and I was in a foxhole overnight. Next day, I got on the little YP ship along the coast, and they took me to Pawnee. It was up at Bougainville. And I got aboard the Pawnee. There was 100 men on it, and we fought fire for 3 days at Guadalcanal, and it was a 100-plane raid, Japanese. I slept on the beach overnight. 7 of us it was on the beach in the foxhole. I could hear the old mosquitoes buzzing and everything. I had a web screen over us. And the next day I got on my ship and went to my ship, and that night I got knocked out of my bunk. The ship got hit with bombs. And after that I was in this, right in the middle of a hell of a war. Clean off ships, clean up beach landing, fight fires, bury the dead.
You even aborted some ships, didn't you? Went aboard other ships and...
Yep, I bought aboard ships and clean them up. Pull them off the beaches. Pull them out of actions. 7 destroyers. In 2 weeks we pulled out of action.
You were in
Guadalcanal, right up through the Solomon Islands it was.
You were in typhoons?
You know, I was in a typhoon and everything. She knows. She read the book, didn't she?
Yeah. What's your most memorable moment? Some of them.
The worst moment was a typhoon. And the first time it was under aerial attack when I was on the anti-aircraft gun. That was the worst one, the first one. One of the Japanese. We shot down 2 planes. We think we did.
Is that where you were trying to help load the gun?
Yep. That's where I dove behind the gun and then we shot down a couple airplanes. We didn't know we got them or the Marines did. We was invading.
Hmm.
And we went through that 4 times, invasions.